Do you want to know how to complete the KYC verification in Pi Network and what documents you're allowed to use for that? Then this video is for you. My name is Rauchenwald, and if you expected to see Christian in this video, don't be surprised. As he shared in his recent post, from now on the channel will have some guest content, which also includes videos from me. Before I show you how to complete KYC in Pi Network, as always, the usual disclaimer. Everything I share in this video is my personal opinion and in no way financial or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research, consult certified professionals, draw your own conclusions, and make your own decisions. Now let's talk about the KYC verification in Pi Network. There are a few moments I want to draw your attention to. First, Pi Network does not use Yoti for KYC verification anymore. Yes, some time ago users had to install a separate application called Yoti and upload their documents there to pass KYC. But it's not the case anymore. To complete KYC in Pi Network right now, you will need an app from the Pi core team called Pi Browser. Second point that needs clarification: what should the users who have already passed KYC verification in Yoti do now? It's quite simple. They may be asked to provide their address and the number of the ID document that they used for the verification in Yoti, and with that the verification process for them will be completed. And last but not least, some users may still see an error like this when they try to complete KYC. Although KYC is now open for a bigger number of users, it may still take some time till everyone will be able to complete it. If you go to Pi Browser and see an error message like this, just wait till you see an invitation in the Pi Network app, or check the Pi Browser app from time to time for a free slot. Now, when we clarified all of that, let's see how to complete the KYC in Pi Network. I recorded the screen of my phone earlier when I received the invitation to pass KYC, because the pop-up said that you only had 5 minutes to do that. But as I learned later, some users saw that pop-up for a longer time, and that may mean that you don't really have to rush into the verification process. But I didn't want to miss my chance, and that's why I started straight away. But I of course will comment on everything that needs to be done. As you can see on the screen, the KYC process in Pi Network consists of the following steps. You will need to take a photo of your ID. If you're wondering what documents you're allowed to use for KYC, you may use your passport, your driving license, and your ID card. Then you will need to fill out some of your information and confirm your identity. We also see a notification here that you will have to pay 1 Pi for KYC, which will be charged from your account once your Pi coins are transferred to the mainnet. So as said, as the first step of KYC in Pi Network, you will have to take a picture of your ID. Here you see the requirements for that picture. You have to make sure that you use the landscape mode, that the lighting is good and the data is clearly visible, and that the photo of your ID fills the whole camera frame. So you should give the Pi Browser app the access to your camera and take a picture of your ID. And in case you're taking a picture not of your passport but of a document with two sides, like for example a driving license or your ID, then you will need to use the button and add front photo and add back photo to add photos of both sides of your document. Once you uploaded the photos of your ID document, as the second step of the verification, you will have to enter some of your personal information. Please keep in mind that you should enter your data in the same language that your ID is written in. You will have to enter your first name, middle name and last name, gender, date of birth, your full address and the document number. And now what's left is the third step of KYC in Pi Network is identity confirmation. This is a liveness check to confirm that you're a real person. You should follow the instructions that you see on your screen, and of course you should make sure that you have good lighting and that your whole face is visible and not covered with anything. As you can see, I had to take a picture of myself, and please pay attention that the frame around your face is green and not red. And after that, I had to smile into the camera, and with that, app checked if I'm a real person. And my first attempt wasn't successful, and if you also fail for some reason, you can just start from the beginning and try again. After you're done with that, you can once again review all the information and all the data that you provided, and if needed, edit something. And if everything is correct, you can just submit your data for verification. After that, you will see a pop-up that Pi browser is now processing the data that you provided. And when it's done, you will see a screen like that, and your application with that is submitted. You can check in Pi browser in a few days if you pass the KYC verification, and if not, then try again. And if you pass the KYC verification, you're also eligible to become the KYC validator, which means that you will be allowed to verify the identity of other Pi network users and also earn some Pi in return for that. That's all you need to do to pass the KYC verification in Pi network. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below, or even better, join our Discord community to discuss this or similar projects with us and other community there. That's it for today. Till then, bye bye.